Hello, I'm Saimi Nakamura. I'm a fractal phenomenology counselor and a breathwork facilitator. I am introducing a series of guided meditations created by Mao Ishiki, who is the founder of Theory of an Advanced World, Fractal Phenomenology, and Fractal Psychology in Japan. These guided meditations contain the technique from fractal psychology to self-control emotions. Today's topic is to ease and release the fear of death, fear of dying alone by catching a contagious disease. A lot of people have been living with fear, anxiety, and frustration due to this pandemic. We all agree that this circumstance we've been going through is unprecedented. However, everybody's experience is different because we perceive and interpret reality through our brain. That means no one is perceiving and experiencing exactly the same things. For example, the level of fear of catching this contagious disease varies from person to person. If you have been excessively fearful of getting infected, although you have been self-quarantined, that is because there is a deep-seated thinking pattern in a part of your brain we call child mind that has been triggered to evoke negative emotions inside of you, like fear, anxiety, helplessness, powerlessness, frustration, irritation, anger, or despair. When you're immersed with those sensations, then you get upset, and your breath becomes shallow, and your whole physical self tenses up, which disturbs your energy flow, your blood flow, and the flow of your life force that sustains your entire being, and as a result, it weakens your immune system. Emotions are the body's chemical reaction to thoughts. Whenever you watch the news or read something on the internet and you get upset, that is because you have a thought that is evoking fear inside of you. And this guided meditation is to approach a part of your brain, the child mind, which holds on to the fear-evoking thinking pattern and soothe it and modify it. It takes time to learn about the mechanism of mind, but for now, you can lie down in bed to listen to this guided meditation every night before you fall asleep, and you will get the benefit. You could start feeling differently, gradually less reactive to the outside world. This guided meditation is a closed-eye experience, and you can imagine yourself as a 6-year-old child or younger. Please close your eyes and take a deep breath. And please listen to what I'm going to say in your 6-year-old body and make full use of your imagination. Now you're a little child and worrying about the pandemic that has permeated all around the world. Many people are suffering from the disease, separated from their families and dying alone. Whenever you imagine yourself getting infected and becoming very ill and suffering, your whole body will tense up with fear, the fear of dying alone. Then, look in front of you. There is your adult version of yourself showing up in front of you, who is from a faraway future. This future you comes to visit you from the year 2025, or it might be 2030, who has already gone through this time of trial and tribulation. The future you comes down to your eye level and gently pulls you towards her, his body, and puts her, his warm arms around you and hugs you, as if your future you is shielding you from any potential harm. and your future you tells you, I am here to give you a message to comfort you and ease your fear and tension, that I, future you, have gone through this challenging time and come out strong at the end. And I have been healthy and living my life fully ever since. The reason you cannot stop imagining the worst case scenario for yourself is that you have a belief deep inside your mind, like, nobody understands me, I am not worthy, nobody wants me, or I don't matter. And those thoughts create scenarios in which you suffer and die because of this horrible virus. And you wonder if anyone would even care about your death, or miss you, or grieve over losing you. When you indulge yourself into such scenarios, you get emotionally paralyzed, and you cannot use your precious energy for proactively doing something to build your strength and maintain your health. You hold on to such negative self-images because during your comfortable life as a baby or a toddler, some unusual event happened and you defined it as a terrible thing happened to you. That might be when your mother brought your baby brother or baby sister home. You misunderstood that your mom stopped loving you. Or when your mom started going back to work, you might have interpreted that she abandoned you and she stopped taking care of you. Or when your parents dropped you off at a preschool for the very first day, you might have felt betrayed and believed that your parents put you in danger. Or when your parents took away your security blanket, baby bottle, or pacifier, you got very angry and decided to remain being unhappy and helpless. Or maybe when one of your siblings got very ill, you witnessed that your parents' care and attention went to their ill child, and you became jealous of your sibling getting the special treatment. And you realized that when you become greatly ill, you can get the same special attention, and you become special. I understand that you believed your parents' constant tender care and attention were their love for you, so that you interpreted those unusual events as your parents started withholding their love from you. But that is your misunderstanding. The truth is that you are growing up and you didn't need your parents' constant care and attention anymore. It was your time to start learning how to do things on your own by enhancing your mobility and becoming more capable so that your world would gradually open up for you to experience. So those unusual events were the necessary process for you to go through in order to grow and expand, so that you could start having that taste of freedom. And now, in order to reduce your fear, the fear of dying alone, you need to let go of your labels that you implanted in yourself, like I wasn't lovable, or I wasn't wanted by my parents. And instead, recognize your parents' love for you that was always there while you were growing up, but you could not recognize it because it was always there all around you, all the time, like oxygen. Love is like oxygen. Yes, let's take a deep breath If your parents and your family had never loved you, they would never have dedicated their time and energy for so many years to protect you, take care of you, and raise you. You could have never survived outside of your family's care and protection. If your mom, dad, or family member had never loved you, then there is a very small chance that you would be alive now. Your parents are going to work every day so that they could provide you a safe place to grow up, and so you didn't have to worry about where the next meal would come from. Your mother or your caretaker took care of you ever since you were born as a fragile, helpless baby, and nursed you, fed you, and changed your diapers thousands of times. Even though you don't remember any of that, the reason you are alive is that someone, your mother or a caretaker, dedicated her or his time and energy to keep you alive, protect you, and provide for you to grow up to be a healthy and capable adult. Your life and your functioning body and brain are gifted to you as a result of your parents' or your caretaker's contribution, their act of love. You just could not recognize that until now. It is time for you to acknowledge that you are cared for and taken care of and loved by your family for many, many years. And that is why you are alive now, in this moment, breathing on your own. You need to recognize and accept the fact that you are worthy of your parents' time and energy, as well as their abundant love. Your parents or your caretaker made many sacrifices to raise you because they believed in you and your future. So, you must start believing in yourself and your future too. You are capable of building a healthy body and maintain it for yourself. From now on, start taking responsibility to take care of yourself and become more conscious about what you put into your body, and also what kind of self-talk you put into your mind, because you will become who you say you are. You are capable of enhancing your well-being. Your future you, will always be there to guide you and watch over you. If you are drawn to immediate gratification and make the wrong choice to harm yourself mentally and physically, I will send you a signal by using others to warn you not to do that. So you should willingly read my signals and listen to those suggestions and requests from others, especially coming from your family members and friends who are genuinely wishing for you to lead a happy, healthy life. No more indulging yourself into those pitiful dramas that you are creating in your mind of getting sick and maybe dying alone. Instead, focus your energy on building your health and protecting yourself. You are capable of this, so you can believe in yourself and trust that your future you, will be there every step of the way, always guiding you and protecting you, because you're very precious and important to me, and I love you very much. Take a deep breath. And imagine yourself being held by your future you, and feel the warmth and comfort. You are safe and repeat in your mind, I have been loved, and I am loved, and I will always be loved. I have been loved, I am loved, and I will always be loved. Now, merge into calmness and stillness inside and go to sleep. This is the end of the guided meditation, and see if your child self is smiling. It is essential to acknowledge whether your emotional state has shifted through this guided meditation. And please look for the next guided meditation. That will be for those parents out there who are having a difficult time dealing with their children during this time of self-quarantine. Thank you for watching, and be well and stay safe.